Hey guys, what's up? This is the Demon Corpse, and today we'll be talking about Starfield. And yeah, on Steam already it has mixed reviews. I was kind of wondering when it was going to get to that, and I have plans of playing it at some point in like 5 years or so. So I got time. I don't really buy new games most of the time because I don't see the point. But yeah, it looks like yeeks. Oof, it has some mixed reviews, and Bethesda is weirdly enough just contacting those people who made those reviews on Steam. And I would say Steam is like the best place to look at actual like reviews. I don't go the Metacritic score because that's probably rigged, but I like Steam more because it's actually from people who bought the game and give their own opinions on the game. And looks like Starfield is by the looks of it, a 4 out of 10, but I mean, I don't know. I don't really. At this point, like, what are people supposed to expect? This is Bethesda we're talking about. If the game is not glitchy, then something's going on at Bethesda. If it is glitchy, then okay, it's Bethesda. Because most of the games I played from that company, they always crash on me when I'm playing on console. Don't know why, but it's a thing. And I always save, and even when saving, oh, crashes. So yeah, the games have always had issues. They're fun, but there's always issues with a Bethesda title, sadly enough. But I mean, looks like this game is just bland. By most people I've seen, it's a very bland game. I mean, there's a lot of loading screens, and for me, I got no really a big issue with loading screens as long as they aren't like 50 seconds long, but they're probably 30 seconds long, and that's kind of ridiculous. Or even 10. I mean, that's ridiculous in my will. For this modern game, yeah, if it's like an older game from a older system, then okay, that's what you're going to be expecting, and you guys are not going to see that because I'm going to edit that out, just to take out the loading screens to make it more of an easier experience for people to watch my videos, because I do edit my videos a lot to make them look a little more presentable than what some people do, is just bring out the full live stream. You're like non-edited. I probably could do that, but it's not worth it in my opinion, because I just don't see the point in that. But I mean, yeah, looks like this game is somewhat of a flop, and yeah, it's I don't know. It's everyone's like hoping it gets the Game Awards, and it's because of the Xbox tax. I'm like, no, it's not. There is no such thing as an Xbox tax. I've already made a video on that, and yeah, there's no such thing as this Xbox tag. It's absolutely ridiculous, and people are trying to say, "Oh, Bethesda is such a great company." Yeah, most of the games are buggy as hell, and Todd Howard lies 24/7 over everything he can, and people still buy his game. So I mean, there were people who bought his game, Starfield, and I question those people as usual. Why are you buying? And they probably refunded the game. I hope they did, but that's the thing. They probably didn't. And it's on Game Pass, and most people probably played it for a couple of maybe like the first hour, and then just left it, played something else. I mean, I think that's what people did with Game Pass. Just played it a little bit, then went to something else like Sea of Stars, or I don't know, MCC. And play MCC more. MCC is a much better game now than it was back then, but that's another video for another time. I think I've already done, but yeah, it's just ridiculous. But hey, it's Bethesda. What are you supposed to expect? It's Bethesda Studios. But it is going to be interesting with Skyrim's. I mean, Skyrim. Damn it, it's Skyrim 2. Let's be honest. It's going to be Skyrim 2. They're going to do that. But Elder Scrolls 6, what's that going to be like? I think it's not going to be a great game. I do not believe Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be a very successful game. I think it's going to somewhat be overhyped, and it's going to be a complete flop, because this is Bethesda we're talking. This isn't old Bethesda. This is new Bethesda. And they're not going to do a good job with the game, because guess what? They're owned by Microsoft. They don't need to do anything. There's no accountability. If they lose a job, oh well. Hey, at least Microsoft's on my resume. Hey, I can go work somewhere else and say, hey, I worked with Microsoft, and they'll hire me anyway because hey, you worked with Microsoft. Hey, that's what most people care about. And now all these people who are with Activision, including Bethesda, they're all part of the Microsoft umbrella, and hey, on their resume, they worked with Microsoft. So I mean, yeah, it's a free check, and when they leave, they get bonus checks. So I mean, yeah, no accountability. They are safe under the umbrella of Microsoft from any, some type of craziness. So I mean, yeah. I mean, it does it suck? Yes, it does. I mean, we're going to get much horrible games, just crappy games. But I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what you're going to be expecting from Microsoft now. So, yeeks. And I know some people are probably going to be saying, "Well, you buy all the games." I haven't bought any of the newer IPs. I haven't. I think the last game I bought from them was probably Gears Tactics, and that was when I got for like $15. So I mean, yeah. Yeah, good game, but last boss is hell, but good game, but yeah. Good game though, but I know some people don't like those type of games, but it's fun. I mean, you gotta play it. It's really fun. Just you're gonna be enjoying the bosses in those games. You're gonna be cussing at yourself because like why they make these bosses so damn difficult. But yeah, every other game I just haven't bought because one, it's an online game that you have to connect to the internet, and for me it was like, oh, well, I'll just buy it on Steam at some point. So that's just me, but some people are different. They'll have to buy the physical copy because you have to connect to the internet. I don't know why people buy those physical copies. I just knew Fast and Quick with Halo Infinite, it was going to be online, and I was like, yeah, that sucks. And then I started thinking every other IP they're going to probably make is going to be online connected, weirdly enough. Hell, even if they do a physical copy of Hi-Fi Rush, you have to connect to the internet. They're going to probably do that. It's going to be so stupid. It's like, why are you making this game you have to connect to the internet? It's Hi-Fi Rush. Well, we have to make sure that that is your copy of the game. Are people still even burning discs at this point? I don't see the point, really, but I don't know. Maybe there's still a point in burning discs, but what do I know? But as a whole, like, share, and subscribe. And what's your guys' opinion on Starfield? Do you think it's a good game or a crappy game, or it's like Bethesda as usual? And most of you guys are probably going to agree that, yeah, it's a crappy game. But if you don't, then you're probably a Xbox fanboy or a PlayStation fanboy, because I think this game will come to PlayStation at some point. I wouldn't be shocked. And that's when all the PlayStation fanboys are going to be like, yay, yay, we're finally getting the game. And I don't know. It's going to be like that type of crap. Like with Persona games finally coming to Xbox. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, we're getting Persona. I don't know. It's everyone's weirdly autistic sometimes. But that's just kind of how it is, because everyone wants money, 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 money. Money, money. But that's kind of how it is. But yeah, that's about all. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you, scavengers.